back to another vlog. Oh, the elevator's here. I'm doing my laundry this morning. I wanted to do a video about a week of classes during a week where it's a little more busy. For reference, this is my schedule this week. I'm a little nervous. I thought it would be a lot more interesting to show you guys around what that's like, starting on the weekend, because that's kind of like the day where things are. To continue that sentence, a day where things reset, I just realized I forgot to bring my phone. Laundry is no longer free. Update, I realized that I did bring my phone because I need to record things. If you couldn't already tell, I did not sleep a lot. However, the good news is that I woke up perfectly at the end of one of my sleep cycles, which means this is very good. My sleep cycle did not get interrupted, which is probably what's contributing to the awakeness and alertness. Well, I don't know if I'd say I'm alert given, the things that have already occurred this morning. The bad news is that I got 3 sleep cycles, which is not enough. And I just haven't been, sleeping enough recently where, to the point where that's average, I'd say. It's not ideal. I've tried to make it a goal to sleep more. It didn't work, so we're gonna try again this week. It is a lot more chaotic of a week, so I am afraid that it may be slightly more challenging, but that's what we're here for, right? We're here to be challenged. So hopefully not too many late preset sessions, although I cannot guarantee that. I'm just getting ready because I need to go out and get groceries. Laundry is currently in the works. I also need to work on a lot of things just because, midterms, not exactly the most fun time, but we'll make it through. Trust, this video will be proof of that. Having lunch. It's the gimbap from H Mart along with part of a Chipotle burrito that I got from an event, and I've just been working. So fun! It's actually pretty interesting. It's 6-10-10. That's been pretty good. I'm hoping to go outside later just because I want to touch grass a bit more. The weather is really nice. There's an event that I want to go to later today, so I gotta get some work done. Yippee!
I think we're hosting your party.
Yeah, what were you saying? What were you saying?
So, a founder doesn't respect a woman.
That is not true! You are a facetious, fallacious, terrible...
Slandering my good name.
There's one lie in there. There were 2 lies in there. 1 slandering and 2 good. There was no good
Also,
name
are you
on
saying
it.
all women are liars?
Happy
I
birthday!
feel like such a kind and generous person.
Oh, you're giving me the worst slice you could have.
Oh, happy birthday, Simmons!
Why don't we go to the dining hall?
Good morning. It's Sunday, and today probably will just be a lot of studying, particularly for 6, 12, 10, because the midterm for that is this Friday, and I'm very scared. This is a class I do not feel good about. Yeah, I just have a lot to do today, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just made lunch. I didn't record it because there were a lot of people in the kitchen at the time, and I get nervous when I record around other people, so didn't do that. I hope one day I will feel more confident to do that, but for now, today is not the day. So there's that. I've gone back to Japanese prison food because I don't have time to cook a lot this week probably, so I think I might have to order a lot. Otherwise I have to boil a lot of eggs, and I hate peeling eggs. Like, you guys, is there a quick way to do this? I need tips on how to peel boiled eggs because it always takes me like at least 30 minutes to an hour if I'm lucky. But it's so worth after like that and the meal prep and stuff, but during the process it's not the most fun. I'll eat food and then go back to studying. Alright, I am headed out for the first time today because I need to do my 6-10-10 check off, and then I'm going to something for app dev. I feel so overworked, but it'll be alright soon. I think, well, not just think. Thankfully this is a temporary feeling. It'll pass. Oh my days, yeah, okay. It's so nice outside today. I wish I went outside more. Oh, the weather for like the next 3 days are also abnormally good for this time in October. Right now it's apparently like 80 or so degrees, which is kind of crazy. But then it's gonna drop down to 60, which is really unfortunate. Because I wanted to enjoy the good weather without having to worry about school. But that's just how life is sometimes.
Basically, when so your shell does something called globbing, and there's a way where
Like I don't know. I can only install it in Nginx.
it could
Shower.
so.
Good morning. Here's my breakfast. It's very basic. It's just yogurt and then this honey roasted Cheerio mix of sorts and peanut butter. I wanted to get peanuts, so I was at Whole Foods and I walk up to the stand and I asked the man, yes, I would like peanuts. That was not a question. I was like, yes, I would like peanuts in this container. That would be great because it'd be a nice snack. I had that last week. It was really good. So I pressed the button and out comes a paste. And I was like, this is not what I requested. My day has been ruined. I don't understand this life. I don't know why I'm here. Is this a parallel universe? Was I supposed to? No. I didn't read the machine. I didn't read the label. So that was my bad. So now I just have peanut butter, which is really annoying because there's communal peanut butter at our dorm. So whatever. So liquidy. What on earth? Y'all, take a look at this. What is going on? This is not a real thing. I am headed out for my Europe meeting. It's gonna be the first meeting of the year. I don't really know what to expect, so pretty excited for it. It's for the biomechanics of piano playing, which, oh my goodness, like the name itself is already so cool. But yeah, we'll see what it's all about very, very soon. Mystico thingy thing.
It's
Yes.
about like global research and internship opportunities.
Yes.
Very fun.
Good morning. I am going on a morning run. I was originally gonna go out with running club, but the problem is, well, I actually woke up before they left. The issue was, I was getting ready and I was almost done. I was like, okay, I'm gonna head out. I have like 5 minutes. And because of MIT time, they wait an extra 5 minutes, so technically 10 minutes. It's like I can make it from my dorm to the stud in 10 minutes. If maybe I run a little bit, it's like it's running club. You gotta run to the spot as well. Like, it's all great. I come back into my room, and I don't know, I think it's because I've been like having my meals in my own room because I don't know, sometimes the kitchen gets a little crowded and I just prefer to have my own space to eat. So I walk back into my room and I look down, it's like last step of my morning routine. I put on my shoes. I look down at my shoes and I'm like, what do I see? I see like 15 ants under my shoes. And I'm just like, come on, so I deal with that. And then at that point, it was a little late. I would have to sprint my way over. So I let myself get distracted by some items in the lounge, which include a lot of yarn. I was trying to look for a crochet hook, and the crochet hook, they don't have that. So I'm just like, okay, I can't make anything right now. Today is kind of the last day that the weather here is good, and then it's gonna dip back down to the 40s and 60s, which is a little unfortunate because I wanted to enjoy the weather a little more. But oh well, I'm gonna take advantage of this as much as I can.
Panic, sold the one after he brought back in one.
Alright, I'm headed out to Rifle now with my scooter, which right there, because it's a little further away and I'm heading out a little bit later than I like to, so here we go. Hello!
We're going to Tea Holic right now.
Yes.
Because office hours is there today, so that's cool. And they're getting us a free boba.
Yes.
Or coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get boba.
Yes, free drink. We always appreciate free drinks.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about
The 6 outside midterm? Let's not talk about that.
Well, let's
not talk about that.
We don't have to talk
6
about it.
outside midterm? What's that?
What is that? I don't know.
Never heard of it.
I don't know who that is. Don't know what that is.
Okay, gotta make sure we're heading in the right
Wait,
direction.
yeah, this is a very odd area. Hold on. We totally know where we're going. Yay!
takes as input. It's an exchange format, so X is exported here and we'll import it to the next place.
Nelly was doing that station in Florida.
Timmons Dining.
So Bill said, do the belly first.
What? Can I do the belly?
This is the belly.
He's very fat.
This is all like, is it supposed to fold like that or like that?
Well, I think oh wait, it folds like that because like the engraving is here.
Yeah, it's so strong.
Apply that pressure.
Apply that pressure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you do this by head?
Oh, why?
Please be careful.
Oh no. This is interesting.
This is a method.
Maybe face painting.
That is not like easily foldable by hand. I know.
Hello, I just came back to my dorm room and oh my gosh, I am so tired, but we stay gaming. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I was just at Metropolis and I fixed the crochet hook problem, kind of. I haven't used it. It's really small because I was trying to get a small crochet hook, but I only found a model of an 8mm crochet hook, and I usually crochet with a 1mm. So I tried to resize this one to be 3, but I like tried to lengthen it a little bit, but not enough. So it is kind of short, and I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see. But I also picked up a Metropolis box of sorts that they give you after you complete some trainings, and it's so big. I don't know what half the tools are in here. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm very, very hyped to start using some of these things. I have no idea how I'm gonna bring it back home when I pack up and stuff like that, but that's once again a later problem. What's not a later problem, however, is my 6-12-10 midterm. So I'm going to have to do that right now, unfortunately, but it'll be all right. Me when I go to a difficult school and it's difficult. Woo! Good morning. It is raining very heavily, and yeah, the weather is not so great today, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's all right. This is typical New England weather, it appears. I am currently headed to Building 12 to study a bit because it seems like I don't get a lot done in my own room, and I really like Building 12, which is a space that I have found very recently. So let's go. I don't know what's going to the first floor.
Just acting like nothing happened.
What's going on here? Explain for the people watching.
We're in an elevator. Yeah.
We are. We are.
We're in an elevator. We're in an elevator.
We indeed are.
Always
Very
party
cool.
o'clock.
It's always party o'clock. Good morning. I'm currently at the Life Alive Cafe, partly because I didn't really want to make breakfast this morning. It would take quite a bit of time, And other reasons include getting a promo code for a free smoothie, and that was about to expire. So, I love capitalism. But anyhow, I do enjoy this restaurant, so I don't feel like I'm getting scammed, even though I probably am to a certain degree. Hope they didn't hear that one. Anyway, just wanted to talk about something that I don't think a lot of people openly mention, or at least I haven't really noticed that. Just because I think inherently, like where we are, right, MIT, it's a very good community. I do want to put that like out there, that it is really nice. You will find your place here. That sounds like a threat, but like genuinely, like I don't think like it's, if you're looking for community, you will find it. But what I did want to address is there's definitely still some level of competition, not between people, obviously. I mean, it depends on what group you're part of. There are some that are, you know, like a little more, but I think for the most part, it's very collaborative and not competitive. So anything that's competitive is more internal. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that, just because, like, it's hard to compete with yourself if you take it too far. It can be a lot to your mental health, and I definitely feel that myself, especially coming from a rather intense high school, but I kind of didn't expect it to continue so strongly here, if not worse. In retrospect, that is kind of the kind of person I am. Like, I am very much like, I want to push to be better, which is not a bad thing. Like, it's not bad to be ambitious, I think, but I take it way too far. And that's definitely something that I struggle a lot with, especially with this week. Like, it is pretty intense for me with keeping up with all of the activities that I'm a part of. And I just constantly feel like I'm not doing a lot, even though on paper, like if I write stuff down, like I am doing stuff. But I keep feeling like I could be doing more, and I should be doing more. And that has been kind of hard, because looking around, I'm like, oh wow, look at these people doing these clubs that I'm not a part of. Like, I'm not enough of a person, just like as a person, just evaluating it as my value rather than like being realistic with it. And it's just hard. I mean, this has just been like a harder week for me, and I think the way I've been dealing with that has kind of been going back to what I'm used to, which is pretending everything's okay. And, you know, because I know I was actually having a conversation with a friend about this the other day, and I think what I tend to do is when I notice other people are also really stressed out at the same time as I am, which is very much like right now, it's midterm season, everyone is freaked out about their own tests, I tend to not want to talk about my own problems, which is fine, but for me, talking about them is what makes me feel better. And I think that's why I'm more comfortable doing it through video rather than to an actual person, in person, because I think I just don't like having the expectation of having to react to the other person who's reacting to me. I don't want people to feel pity for me. I think that's the main thing, because I just don't think it's productive. Not that, you know, like feeling bad for other people, it's like being sympathetic, like that's a very good thing. It's a very much a bonding moment, and I think I struggle a lot with realizing that. So what I tend to do is I pretend, like I act like I'm okay. I'm like, you know, it's not that bad, like it's fine, like I can help you out if you need, stuff like that. When in reality, I am crashing out, I haven't been sleeping much, I don't want to take care of myself, so I'm very much like forcing myself to eat and to like think I'm deserving of eating. Like there's just like, you know, like if you couldn't tell, like it can get kind of intense for me, right? And I'm sure for other people as well, who maybe also aren't, you know, very explicitly talking about their struggles. So I just want to put that out there for people who do think that I have it together or think other people have it together. I've had 2 separate people on my floor tell me that they thought I was a sophomore because it seemed like I knew what I was doing. And additionally, there are a couple people who have said, oh, you're doing so much. You're getting so involved in things. Like, you're doing like a bajillion things. Which makes it seem like I have it together, right? But it's very cliche, but I don't think people, like when someone is struggling, they're not very inclined to open up about it, so it can seem like they're doing a lot while simultaneously doing well at them. Well, in reality, it's still very much a fight just to survive here. I actually had a talk with one of my English teachers about this back in high school. He's the GOAT. He's amazing. I miss him a lot. The point is, he was saying how it helps people to help you. The idea here being, like, for me at least, like, it makes me feel good when I'm helping someone else, but I guess I don't see the same in return. So, like, I appreciate it when people tell me about how they're struggling, and, like, even if I don't have the solution, I feel good that I was able to be there for them. And I just don't see it the same way for myself for some reason, because, like, exceptions, whatever. So that is still something I am working on. I think I just wanted to get my thoughts out there in case other people were struggling. So know that you're not alone. Things will be okay, and as the cliche goes, yeah. From your struggling frosh, it's okay. Like, it feels horrible right now. It's maybe, yeah, like, definitely not okay right now. But we cope, we stay gaming. This was a lot longer than I intended it to be, but I think it's worth it. I'll have my breakfast now. I also need to sign up for quarter 2 PE class in like 8 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. Yippee! Oh my goodness. That was a close call, but we're in! Yay! Hello. I'm about to have my first midterm. I know it's the end of the week, and someone actually pointed this out to me when I told them about this video, which I called this midterms week, even though I really only have one midterm that I'm going to. I mean, it's technically not plural, like midterms. That wouldn't be very accurate to describe my week because, you know, I haven't really had midterms, but I think most other people have had their stuff this week. And also it's just like, it's been more stressful for me, so there's that. I don't feel particularly good about this midterm because I think I loaded too much on myself, and I'm kind of paying for that now. Post-midterm talk. Holy tour group, that is huge. I'm just really glad it's over with, and I think that's like the main thing. I just grabbed some bananas from the banana lounge, running late to recitation because I got lost like 5 times. The test started late as well, so I'm just like, today is a busy day though. I'm trying not to think about the midterm too much just because it's over. It doesn't matter anymore. And we'll do better next time. Yippee!
So it's like a car,
But no,
This is true.
it's not.
which you've operated before.
But how do I know? I don't remember.
Do
which
you
one
have-
was which.
How did you pass your
How
driving
did you
test?
pass the driving?
Bro, I can feel the car. I can feel the road. This is like-
You are!
You were like, is this the reason why the fatalities are so, or the crashes are so high?
Alright.
Hey.
Drivers like you.
Alright.
No, no.
You know, you don't understand it. They on the tractor, riding the farm all day long. They're working like a dog.
What is bro doing?
What is bro doing?
Y'all want to say hi?
But hold on.
Oh.
I'm not just content for your blog.
Uh-huh.
It's like the guy with the fireball and then
No!
toss it towards you.
No! just did a manual fabrication training at Metropolis, which basically is like learning how to use some of the tools that do stuff with wood. So I was a little ambitious with this one, but I made a spoon. It's not done yet because I want to hollow out this part, but there are some things that I wanted to do, and I was honestly like, bro, I've been in this makerspace for 3 hours straight. I really don't want to be here anymore. So this task will continue another day. Also, I am very hungry, so. Oh, and an addendum is I also made these crochet hooks. Now you might be wondering, why are they so short? I made the mistake of thinking that inches were centimeters. And so I was like, yes, 10 inches is really, really long. That's kind of crazy. And I don't know why. I didn't think like 2 extra seconds. Unfortunately, things happened and I did not get what I wanted. So, oh well, that's all right.
People are saying different things.
Yeah, I think people come in.
Can you say that?